Hi everyone, back today with another layout. Today I'm doing a layout and I'm only using the Bermuda Bay Celebration add-on kit. Well, mainly that, plus one sheet of Smoky Slate textured 12 by 12 and one Whisper White 12 by 12. So the Smoky Slate textured you can't get anymore, but it is in the clearance rack at the moment, so get some while it's still there. And then I just cut down my 12 by 12 Whisper White and matted it onto my Smoky Slate. And then I'm using this add-on kit. So this add-on kit is meant to be with the Celebrations basic kit, which is a banner kit. And as per normal, I never look at kits the way that they're supposed to be used. I looked at this Celebration add-on kit and immediately thought of all of the greatness I could use it on my scrap layouts with. So I have. This isn't the first layout I've done using it. It is the first layout where it's the only thing I've used on the layout though. I have mixed it with some other ranges of DSP and I love it. So in the kit you get this gorgeous little garland strip of circles and it's all stitched together, and you get, it's a lot, it's 3.7 meters of it. So there's a lot there. I've already used heaps of this already and I have so much left to use. So I decided that was going to be my focal point of this whole layout. It was just going to be the background that I was going to use, and I really love it and I've got heaps left. I'm thinking of maybe doing another layout with it and some cards. Okay, so I just basically glued it down, a strip of them on the background there. So I've used 4 strips of it. Eventually I will actually put another strip down, but I just wasn't sure where else I was going to go with this layout. So I just glued down 4 at the moment. So this is the photo I was going to use. And there's also these great stickers that come in the pack. You get heaps of them. So there's some of these half circles and then half ovals, I should say. And then other ones that are ovals and other ones that are like little tag type things. So they're really super duper cute. But as you'll see later on, they're really sticky, so make sure you stick them down where you actually want them to. So I'll talk about that later. So I decided with these half circle ones that I was just going to use that as a feature down the right hand side of the page. So it'll sort of correspond to the strip of the garland on the left. So I decided just to put a whole strip of them right down the side. So quick and easy. In fact, this whole layout I completed in a lot less than an hour, including my son driving me nuts. So it's super quick and simple. So I decided that that's perfect. It's just gives that perfect texture down to the side without being too much. So here I am. I'm trying to figure out if I really do want another strip of the garland or not. So I thought, I'm not quite sure. What I'll do is figure out what I'm doing with my photo. So I grabbed out all these 6x6 sheets that you get in the pack, which are absolutely gorgeous. They all have like a little bit of a pattern to them, all a bit different, and some of them have even got silver foil, which I didn't use on this layout, but some of the silver foil is in the garland, so I've got a few of those dots already on there, but I have in the back of my mind using that that silver foil for some Christmas cards. So we'll see if they get done this year. So I decided that with these 6x6 papers, I was just going to layer them up and just create a huge big photo mat for this photo. I didn't really have anything else planned embellishment-wise. I thought the garland dots on the background there, I wanted that to be my embellishment, so I didn't want to put too much else on there to distract away from that. So I just decided to layer up with pretty thin matting in between each one, just to give it a really big depth to that photo. So I was just going to cut this strip just as a rectangle behind, but then I thought, why not create a little banner? And it just turned out to be a little banner. So here I am, I'm just layering it up. So I cut some bits and then I just used the other bits, turn it over, use the different pattern on there. So you get heaps of these in there. How many do you get? Let me read my description. You get 12 sheets of 6x6 paper, which is a lot. So it's a great little pack. It's only $16.95, and you get so much uses out of it. You also get a stamping spritzer with it, which is great. I use my spritzers. I put a little bit of re-inker in there with some rubbing alcohol, just the good old Isocol if you're in Australia, and use that to spritz onto papers and cards and all sorts of things. So you get one of those included, and you get some tissue paper, yeah, and all the die-cut stickers. So it's really, really cute. I love this pack. So you can also get it in Calypso Coral, but because I've got a little boy, I got that Bermuda Bay, and they're both really super cute. I never bought the banner. I never got the banner kit. I wasn't into making the banner. But, you know, that's how it happens. Okay, so I've laid all of my pieces up, and I've just got a couple of these other sticker tags that I was thinking of how I wanted to use them. I did want to put a little bit of journaling onto this page, not huge paragraphs, just 1 or 2 sentences. So I was thinking maybe that tag might be a good spot to write that. And then it was also playing in my mind, maybe I could put my title up there. So there was a few things playing on my mind while I was doing it. So I thought maybe another layer underneath it. So I was just cutting some of these stickers out without taking them off the background so I could move them around. You could also take the sticker off and rub the back of it with like a flour or some sort of powder to get rid of the stickiness, and you can move them around that way and then just stick them down with your normal glue. But I just cut them off, backing and all, just so I could move them around. So here I'm just playing around with what I wanted to do. So I knew I'd pretty much finished what I wanted. Now it's just a matter of playing. Do I want my title up there? Do I want my title in that blank space in my photo? Do I need this extra a garland strip on there, which I did go ahead with. I did think about putting one on the left there, but then I thought that just is way too much. So I quickly got rid of that. But I did decide I wanted an extra strip on there because I really did want that as my focus. So it's super simple and easy to use this. All I did was chuck a dab of glue underneath each part and stick it down. So you can make your own a garland like this. Just punch out a whole bunch of circles and run them through your sewing machine, which I have done in the past and with different shaped punches, but it does take a little bit to do that. So this is great that it's all done for you. Okay, so now, yeah, just figuring out exactly where I wanted things. Now, for my title, I did grab out my letters from all my Project Life accessory packs, and I went with the cork letters in the Happiness Is pack. I absolutely love these cork letters. I'm almost out of letters, so I will be getting another pack of these because I just love them so much. I still wanted to use them up. So I know I'm going to buy another pack, but even if I didn't, I do like to try and use up my packs as much as I can. So I did go with a very small word for this title, which was just run. But it sums up exactly what this layout is about. There we go. My son wanted to help me scrap at this point. He'd had enough of playing on the floor with me. So as you can see, he loves this kit as much as I do. So I do switch off the camera here in a little bit because it got to the point where he was just driving me too much insane. So, yeah, got to the point where helping was not helping Mummy anymore. Okay, so when I turned the camera back on, oh, sorry, I was, the ends of those garland strips, the little pieces of thread, I just taped them over the back there with some washi tape so that they don't get all loose. So yeah, when I turned the camera back on, I'd forgotten to turn the camera back on while I was looking at my letters. So I already picked out the letters that I wanted to use, and I just grabbed a piece of leftover DSP there and used that as a little banner to put my words on. So so I was sticking these stickers down whilst my son was sitting on my lap helping me, and they went straight. So, but that's okay. I don't mind. I tried to lift it off, but it didn't work. That's what you get for having a toddler on your lap. That's okay. Not a problem. I just laugh. He kept trying to help me. He wanted to put that garland on that layout. Yeah. Okay. So sticking everything down, and then the title that I want to put on there. I kept playing around with whether or not I wanted the title up on my label stickers, or if I wanted them in that blank space in the top right of my photo. I really did love that idea. So, I really wanted it there, but when I just put the letters on there by themselves, it just sort of melded into the photo and it didn't work. So that's why I grabbed a piece of paper to put behind it and sat it on there and made a little banner out of it. And I felt like that made it really stand out on that photo. But I still really liked it up the top as well. So it was one of those times I was like, do I put it here? Do I put it here? Do I put it here? Put it here? So I hope someone else can understand the dilemma when they're scrapbooking, just like me. It just drives you nuts and your brain goes over and over. Anyway, I decided to put it here, and then I needed a little bit of something else. I wasn't sure, so I went and grabbed my sticker sheets from my Project Life accessory packs, and I grabbed the ones out of the Everyday Adventure pack, and it had a couple of little chevrons that matched the colours perfectly in this set. So I just used a couple of those up in the top, and I felt like that was it. It's a pretty simple layout, but there's still a lot of depth in there and a lot of texture to the page. So that's the main thing I'm looking for. So after I switched the camera off, I just added my journaling. I just used my Smoky Slate pen, the Smoky Slate Stampin' Up! Writer marker, whatever they're called, and wrote my journaling. So that's it. If you want to know any of the details about any of the products I've used, you can jump on my blog, scrapronnie.com. I'd love for you to come and check it out. Leave some comments. I'd love to hear what you guys think, where you guys are from, and I'll be back another day with another layout. Bye.